Hi everybody, this is my last haul video of the year unless I somehow magically buy some crazy books over the weekend. It is Friday night, Wacky Friday. I'm out doing stuff. No, I'm in my basement and I'm going to show you some comic books because that's the crazy kind of guy I am. I'm tired, but I've had this stack of comics on my table now, my dining room table, for over a month. I need to put them away, but I can't until I make this video. So, here we go. Enthusiasm level up. We're up. We're excited. Here's some books I bought. Avengers 263. This is the precursor to Jean Grey coming back from the dead for the first time. I know her comic, she's about to come back to life again. Because, you know, you die, you come back. It's comics. It's what you do. Anyway, it starts in this issue of Avengers. This is from back in like 84, 85, leading into the X Factor series. Very good series. Avengers. And then that's led to, Fantastic Four 286. Jean Grey's reappearance, I suppose, in the Marvel Universe. I've had that X Factor run for a long time where she comes back, but I'd never had these books that led up to it. So that was cool. Find them in the quarter bins. I'll pick them up. And then, as always, I love the monster books from Marvel, the horror books from the 70s. These covers are just so ludicrous. Look at this guy. Let's see. Lord, no, even out here, in outer space, the monster lurks outside. I like the thought of him just yelling that. Like, he's an astronaut, he's in space, and this is what he says as a monster attacks. Even out here? Are there monsters attacking this poor man on Earth? I don't know, but good cover. Weird Wonder Tales number 5. People can't really hear in the Marvel Universe because this jail keeper here does not hear this monster breaking out of this cell. The woman does, but he does not. Cool looking book. And Crypt of Shadows number 14. This is in really rough shape, but it's a fun book. All these horror books from the 70s, if you can ever find them, pick them up. And you can't find them in high grade cheap. You can't. But low grade, kind of beat up, kind of chewed on, you can find those. Bread and butter. I love Marvel Team Up. One day I'll have this full run. I keep chipping away at it. Marvel Team Up number 93. Spider-Man and Werewolf by Night. I'll sound like a giant nerd here, so let me push my glasses up. Interestingly, they do not refer to him as Werewolf by Night here. He's just Werewolf. Interesting. Yeah. Marvel Team Up number 88. Spidey and the Invisible Girl. Invisible Woman. Not a girl anymore. Still, cool books. The Marvel Team Up books are always fun. I always pick up these random books and then I'll never complete the series. Or I will like 20 years down the line. The Sword of Solomon Kane, number 1 in a 6-issue miniseries. Found this in a quarter bin. Who knows how long until I have the rest of this series to actually read it and see if it's any good. But got issue 1. And speaking of such things, I got this book probably when I was 16 years old. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 1. Miniseries of 6. Thinking to myself that one day I'll get the rest of these books because I'll find them cheap somewhere. Cut to 20-some years later, my comic shop had the next 5 issues. The set is complete. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 2. 50 cents. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 3. Cool cover. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 5. I don't know why they don't call her Shadow Cat. I much prefer when they call her Shadow Cat. That's just me being a nerd. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 5. Cool cover. And Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 6. I have completed the miniseries after 20 years, and I read it, and it's okay. Nothing to run out and buy. If you find it cheap, cool, but meh. 20-year review. Meh. Superman number 65. I got this strictly for the cover because Dan Jurgens' Superman, I've said this before in videos, is my Superman. I love the way this man draws. I love his Superman. So good. So good. Highly recommend. And I enjoy the Dan Jurgens art so much that I picked up this random issue of Metal Men, a miniseries he did in the 90s. Look at that foily cover. Ooh, look how shiny the 90s were. It's okay. Nice art. It's okay story. Yeah, 4-issue miniseries. Again, who knows when I'll get the next 3. Now, I found a couple really, really random books at my comic shop from Archie Comics from the Silver Age. Adventures of the Fly, number 24. I love these old books. I love them. This is in really good shape and was like $3. I can't pass that up. I mean, it's not as nice as like a Marvel book or a DC book, but man, that's so cool. This was on a newsstand. Somebody bought it, loved it. It made its way to this comic shop decades later, and now it's mine. That's cool. I like that a lot. So much so that I got issue 17, Adventures of the Fly. Also like $3. Very cool. Very cool things to have. I have to protect these things. They're so cool. This is a really nice book. I needed to get a better condition one. Justice League of America, number 200. This is a big anniversary issue. It's got a lot of guest artists. A really cool story. I read about this in an issue of Back Issue magazine. And I found it pretty cheap at a local comic shop. Very fun book. Very good story. Much better than the Justice League movie. If you wanted your Jonesins for some Justice League, go find this book. Haven't shown any Jack Kirby artwork this series yet. Well, let's change that with Commandy, Last Boy on Earth, number 32. I got this, because it's Jack Kirby. But more importantly, it's got this thing at the bottom here saying they got pictures and a glimpse in the tome of Jack Kirby at his studio. And I opened it up and there's like 3 pictures and they're grainy black and white shots. It was really disappointing. But still, Jack Kirby art, Jack Kirby stories. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Even more fun, as I get these books out of my way, I got this again strictly for the cover. The inside's great too, but it's another Kirby Marvel cover from the 70s. Iron Man number 90. Invincible Iron Man number 90. Lots of fun. Just 70s Marvel books are so cool to me. So cool. Speaking of which, I'm always picking up Captain America. I've kind of fallen off of it lately, but I picked up Cap 162, which I believe is the first full appearance of Peggy Carter. Very cool book. Captain America books are always fun. Very underrated stories. Find them anytime, pick them up. I bought this completely for the cover. I don't buy a ton of DC books. Especially not Silver or Bronze Age stuff, 'cause it's usually pricey and not my cup of tea. But the covers are always so ludicrous and eye-catching that I can just only imagine being a kid, seeing these things on a spinner rack and going, oh my God, I've got to have this. To that end, I give you Aquaman number 30. The apparent death of Aquaman. I don't know if you can see the pallbearers there, obviously, are other superheroes. It's underwater because Batman is wearing like a fishbowl to breathe because he's Batman. He's so clever. He can breathe underwater with his fishbowl. Did he keep that in his utility belt? I don't know. But that's an amazing cover. There's a huge glare on this, and I'm sorry, but that's great. You can see my Christmas tree lights. Look. It's like little stars. I'm really tired. Kind of punch drunk. Sorry, people. But it's a cool book. I got this at another local shop, really cheap. It's got a big crease down the center, but still very cool. Mighty Thor number 130, Silver Age, 1966. Boy, I shouldn't shoot these videos here because there's a lot of glare, but not starting over now. Deal with it, people. Did I mention I'm punch drunk? Anyway, yeah, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, Marvel in the Silver Age. It's awesome. It's awesome. Getting down to nitty gritty here, people. Amazing Spider-Man 271. I will always pick up Spider-Man, pre-issue 300, especially. Got it for 25 cents. Yes. 2 final books, big pickups for me. I found this random collection at a store I go to that doesn't specialize in comics, but they often will have random books. And they had Showcase number 75, first appearance of Hawk and Dove from the Silver Age, Steve Ditko creation. I'm not a huge Hawk and Dove fan, but it's first appearance for really cheap. Yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And last but not least, I'm a Doctor Who fan because I enjoy all things nerdy and sci-fi. This particular version of the Doctor, I'm not really that familiar with, but I found this and I said, well, I got to pick this up. Marvel Premiere number 57, the first American appearance of Doctor Who in comic books. I don't know. Saw it, smiled, picked it up. That's comics. All right, people, short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. I've got to get more subscribers. How do I get more subscribers? I can't break 100. I just broke 80. I see other people who do videos out of a shoebox, and they've got 300 subscribers. I don't know. It's fine. I want more. But I'm too lazy to put in better production quality and, timely videos. Nah. I'm grateful for those of you that watch, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy New Year, everybody. Bye-bye.